Have you ever been in a situation where you forgot to study for a test the night before and you had to cram the morning after? I'm sure we've all been there at some point. Now, wouldn't you want to learn faster and more efficiently? I'm sure you do. That is precisely why, in this video, I'll be sharing with you some tricks that you can use to learn as fast as a computer. Let's roll the intro. You know, I was once a student as well. I knew what it was like to forget that I had to study and fail some tests here and there because of it. However, I also knew how satisfying it was to get a decent score for a test you genuinely studied for. But somehow I just couldn't tune into the rhythm. However, from that time, I've learned some tricks here and there and decided it would be great to share it in this video. So, let's get into how you can actually learn faster. The first thing you're going to want to do is say out loud what you want to remember. Scientifically speaking, saying out loud compared to reading or thinking silently, the act of speech, simply put, is quite a powerful mechanism for improving memory for selected information. Learning and memory actually benefit from active involvement. When we add an active measure or a production element to a word, that word becomes more distinct in long-term memory, which makes it more memorable. This is exactly why the second thing you must do is to take notes by hand and not on a keyboard. Although more people can type faster and cleaner than they can write nicely and readable, jotting down your notes just makes you remember them much better. Taking notes by hand simply enhances both comprehension and retention, possibly because instead of just serving as a quasi-stenographer, you're forced to put things in your own words in order to keep up. However, ironically enough, I'm typing up this script on my keyboard. The third thing you're going to want to do is to chunk your study sessions. May you be a student studying for exams, a public speaker memorizing a speech, or a YouTuber editing videos, it's important to take breaks. Walk around, drink a glass of water, socialize, anything that forces you to take your mind off of what you're doing temporarily. Now, when memorizing, research actually shows that distributed practice is a much more effective way of learning. I can say the same from my own experience. The next thing you must do in order to take as much information as humanly possible in the shortest amount of time is to get more sleep. Simply put, sleeping is one of the most important things your body needs. Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs on this planet, said once or twice, "I stayed up 2 nights in a row. I knew I wasn't as sharp as when I was operating mostly on caffeine and adrenaline, but I was obsessed with my work, and I felt that sleeping a lot was lazy." However, he's gone from regularly pulling all-nighters to understanding and advocating the importance of sleep. In one study, participants memorized illustrated cards to test their memory strength. After memorizing a set of cards, they took a 40-minute break. One group napped while the other stayed awake. After the break, both groups were tested on their memory of the cards. The group that slept actually performed significantly better, retaining on average 85% of the patterns, while the other group was, on average, only able to retain about 60% of the information. Scientifically speaking, sleep deprivation can affect your ability to commit new information to memory and consolidate any short-term memories you may have. The bottom line is, sleep more, learn more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can learn as fast as a computer. When trying this method out, learning may take a while. However, with practice comes improvement. Always remember that. And that concludes the video. If you have any comments you'd like to share, feel free to comment them down below. Hit like if you liked the video, don't if you didn't, and see you in the next one. As always, keep grinding.